here, armed to the teeth. Said Ntim. Then they should arrest all of us.
What is happening in there? You've been in there. What is happening?
What we saw here this morning really was in a very bad taste. To get armed police, bring NIB officials to come. Then no MP is safe, no politician is safe.
But if
let me make it very clear that Reverend cannot be made an example.
No way!
An example of me.
Two, Reverend is not a loner.
He's never.
He has not walked alone.
Yes.
He will never walk alone. We are few, but a mighty few and a happy few.
I'm not the one going to address you. The mighty minority leader will speak to you. He will speak to you. And as you do know, this is the 88th Infantry Battalion. So without taking the wind out of his sail, please let's receive the mighty minority leader.
Ghana has been in this exercise for years, and we don't need what we've experienced this morning. The caucus expressed a view through its authorized member, Mr. Ntim Fordjour, a reverend minister and a politician. If government disagree with views expressed, government can also tell a side of the story. This is democracy. It's not about we are inviting you, you come with armed men. You know, about 20 of them. We don't need it. If you disagree, you disagree. In any event, the caucus is calling for a bipartisan inquiry into this matter. We should be able to judge all. But, well, they have de-escalated, they've left, they've gone back to wherever they came from. We want to assure the government that we will cooperate if they approach things in a decent manner. Absolutely. But we will not be intimidated.
We will not be intimidated. We will not be intimidated. We will not be intimidated. We will not be intimidated.
We are few, but a mighty few and a happy few. But let me make it very clear that Reverend cannot be made an example.
No way!
An example of me.
Two, Reverend is not a loner.
He's never.
He has not walked alone.
Yes. He will
never walk alone. As a caucus, we have our various committee heads. Yes. And he is the leader of the Defense and Interior Committee
Man of the moment
of our caucus. And he speaks for the caucus. And he expresses the views of the caucus. So nobody should make any attempt to single him out and try to come here, intimidate him. He walks through this unfortunate valley of the shadow of death, but he will fear no evil.
Well, there's a reason for us to be here. It is said that a man's desire for democracy or man's capacity for justice makes democracy possible. But our inclination to injustice makes democracy necessary. What we are seeing in our country with a government that is in place, having come into office democratically, is using the security services to intimidate and abuse the rights of our citizens. That's why we're here. We don't understand why the expression that our honorable member put out, freedom of speech, the right to freedom of speech cannot be impeded. It's guaranteed, it's fundamental in our constitution. But for reasons that he's expressed his concerns, a man who is a ranking member of the Defense and Interior Committee is not allowed today to express himself. That's why we're here. We see an intimidation, we see a harassment of citizens in our country, and we think that we must all rise up because of the inclination to injustice. All of us must stand and speak and defend democracy. Well, that's why we must stand and defend it. That's why we're here. Your question, we're here to make sure that the government knows that we will not stand for this intimidation.
And this was agreed upon with the security agencies, that when members of parliament are needed for any such matter, they write to speaker, the speaker would arrange to release a member, and then in the speaker's conference room, they can do the interrogation or whatever they want to do. I don't understand why government is defying such arrangement with Parliament. So we are going to prompt Mr. Speaker of this happening. The Minister of Interior, who has responsibility for national security matters, who himself is a member of Parliament, would also be written to. Because we don't understand this Rambo-style approach. When we know that in the 6th, 7th, and 8th Parliament, and in fact, even in this 9th Parliament, we've had such practice. What we saw here this morning really was in a very bad taste. To get armed police, bring NIB officials to come. There no MP is safe, no politician is safe.
But do you feel this impunity has been breached one way or the other?
Is what?
Immunity, pardon me.
But it is clear. Yeah. What they've done is a breach of privilege and immunity. It's obvious.
Leader, do we get the indication that they've written to the speaker? The speaker has
Listen to me. No, please.
For him to be
please, there is no such. There's no. If any letter had been written, it would have been brought to my notice.
Okay.
When a letter was written for Kwame A+ and the other colleague, you know, it came to light. This is similar to the Rambo-style approach they adopted, you know, in attempting to arrest our brother from Akwetia. Anyway,
if it is clear that his immunity has been...
He's not going anywhere.
This is a Rambo-style movement.